Hey guys, hopefully like my connection's good and you can hear me and stuff because I'm outside. It is beautiful out here. Can we just talk about how nice it is right now that it's not like the devil's ass crack up in here? Sorry, I'm just getting myself situated. All right, so thank you for showing up. I know that a lot of you, I know that a lot of you aren't used to this kind of content. Some of you are. Some of you have been all up in this Summer Wells thing, right? You've been all up in it paying attention. I've always said, and a couple of you have called me out on it, I thought you weren't going to cover Summer Wells easy. Well, here we are. I've tried to stay away from this story, okay? Because it affects me. It affects me emotionally because I have a daughter the same age, right? My daughter just turned 6. Summer Wells would be 6 years old. And it's just like a parent's worst nightmare, right? It's a parent's worst nightmare having your child just go up and missing and disappearing and whatever, you know? So I've been paying attention in the back. You know, for a while there, it got a little crazy. I really didn't like, you know, Molly Golightly showing up at Dawn's work and stuff. Like, these people are bums, and you complain that they're bums, and then they're working, and then you go show up at their work and take away their, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It got real messy for a while, right? I think we all kind of know that. Whatever. So I've been like, yeah, this people all up in the mix kind of like, you know, ruin it. But there have been a couple people that I religiously have followed here and there throughout this. And that's been A Balance. I like A Balance. I'm going to link all this stuff after too. You know, I'm a little late to the party as usual. Better late than never, right, guys? And then Tiffany Marie, right? Like, I really enjoy, don't mind my hair. You know, it's frizzy. What do you want from me, okay? You know, we're here, whatever. We're all friends here, right? I don't got to brush my hair. It's fine. It's fine, okay? If I brush it, it's just going to frizz up again. It's all good. You always get the realest AZ up in here, right? Messy hair and all. Got my earphones in today so I don't echo when I play stuff, right? So yeah. Oh, hello, A Balance. Happy to see you here. Tiffany Marie, thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up, guys. It's not that hot out anymore though. It's beautiful out. Plus my daughter wanted to play on the swing out here, and it's like a yoga swing, and she can't be out here by herself because God forbid something happens on this crazy swing, right? Because it's like, it's high up and then it comes down to the ground. You can get all twisted in there, you know. Mama bear on duty. So trying to balance everything at once here, but I'll be able to do it. So anyways, for those of you who don't know who Summer Wells is, I think that majority of you do know who Summer Wells is, right? Like, can we just take a moment to look at this beautiful little girl? Yeah, this is crazy. So this is Summer, right? And on the 15th of June, 2021, Summer Moon Utah Wells. What a cool name. Summer Moon Utah Wells, right? Reported missing from her home in the Beach Creek area of Kingsport, Tennessee. She's got blonde hair and blue eyes, and she'd now be 6 years old. And if you have any information that's not social media related, you know, you can call 1-800-TBI-FINE, but there she is. She's so freaking cute, isn't she? Oh my God, she's so cute. I can't even. I just want to pinch her little face, but let me take this off. So that's her, okay? For a while, everybody was like, oh, the parents. Now, y'all are going to drag me across the mud for this one, but I have never really thought that the parents were involved in her disappearance per se. Like, I don't that, they sold her off or whatever, all those, conspiracies people share. Like, I've always, and I get a lot of heat for this. I've always thought that Don Wells was telling the truth about the situation. He was just repeating what he was told about his wife. And I know a lot of people hate the behavior panel for that, right? You all, if you know me, I love the behavior panel. I'm obsessed with, these keep falling out. That's why I keep touching them. It's hot out here. It's nice, but hot. Anyways, so everybody was mad at the behavior panel. Like, Don Wells was guilty. He touches kids, whatever. Yeah, Don Wells is a creepazoid. I agree. He's done some crazy things. He's not a good person. He's all the above, right? I think he's a solid POS, Don Wells, okay? And I ain't saying the mother's any better, but I don't think these people are smart enough, if you will, to pull something like this off or to fool, the world's leading experts in body language, whatever, right? So that just kind of further confirmed how I felt. Now, I know we all have our feelings about what could have possibly happened to her, but at the end of the day, we don't really know, right? We can speculate, we can guess, we can say, I think this, I think that, but hopefully someday we do know. But anyways, my theory is, for those of you who aren't aware, is remember how in the interview, the very first one, where Candace told the story about how she watched her walk in the door. Now listen, I have a little girl the same age who I don't take my eyes off if I can help. But like, if I tell her, if I'm watering the garden out here and I say go in the house, like, God forgive me, but like, I don't watch her walk into the house. Like, I don't believe that Candace really did. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I live in like a rural area, so should I be watching her walk into the house? Yeah, my driveway's set way, way, way far back from the road, just like the Wellses, But I think that she embellished a little about how she was watching her. I didn't believe that. What I believe is, remember how she said she went to get a piece of candy from grandma? That always stuck with me, right? That piece of candy has stuck with me. I believe in my heart that put yourself in a 5-year-old's shoes, right? You see something wrapped up in a wrapper. Maybe it's white, 9 times out of 10, right? Let's keep it real. I'm in recovery. I know these things, whatever. So it's white, it's wrapped up in a baggie. You're like, oh, that must be candy, right? Like, God forbid. And here's the thing. I think the way that this Jodisue character is acting, I think maybe she knows more. And a lot of you had a problem with this in my last video. They're like, remember how I said Candace probably showed up like, yo, you better help me with her. She took something. God forbid. I hate saying this so loud, but this is my conspiracy. This is what I think happened. I think she took this candy from grandma. It was drugs, right? And she probably got some help from Jodisue, in my opinion. And then I said, I said, pretending to be Candace, I said, Jodisue, you better help me out with this shit or else down too. Now, a lot of you were like, no, she wouldn't. No, she would. Yes, she would. Okay. Things have changed, my people. People now get arrested being the dealer for this stuff, right? Getting held for when people overdose. And if you don't believe me, go look it up. I know some of you didn't believe me. I have people in my life that I know that have dealt with this exact situation. It's probably different in every state. I understand that. But like, nowadays, a lot of people who sell the drugs can be held accountable if, God forbid, something happens, right? So that's just my outlook. Now, into this Jodisue character here has, like I said in my description, she went from concerned neighbor to suspect behavior real quick, okay? I think a lot of people from the get-go were either, nah, I believe her, she's telling the truth, or they were like, everybody's a suspect, including Jodisue. I kind of like, I kind of believe her. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I got got. I feel like your girl got got. And I think a lot of people that way, right? Like, we were believing you. And now all of a sudden you come out of left field talking about your boyfriend, who was your man at the time, was selling drugs so kids could get sedated. Like, what? Flip a desk. Like, what do you mean? Why are you just saying this now? And then they got the Allie phone call with her daughter and the Mama Bear creator that I shared with you guys, just saying like, yeah, the CPS didn't care. Why didn't you call the police then? I don't believe any of these people. They probably didn't do nothing, right? And they're all trying to, like, clean up their image right now, being like, oh, I called. No, you didn't, because if you did, something would have got done, I believe, right? Anyways, I'm rambling here. So what I'm getting at is this. A lot of us have been going back through Jodisue's, older videos and being like, damn, didn't pick up on that before. Because now that we know she's kind of shady, we're like listening to everything under a new light now. Like, Oh my God, right? Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm not a medical professional. I'm a doctor. I am not a nurse. I did take some phlebotomy classes. I drew blood for a while. My teacher in that class dealt with thyroid problems, and I actually witnessed her go a little nutty from it, right? Now, does everybody who has thyroid problems go crazy? No. But can it happen? Yeah. And I think that in this video we're about to watch, I think she's drastically different. Drastically just, she has like delusions of grandeur. She has like paranoid thoughts. I mean, you'll see, right? And it makes you wonder, right? It makes you wonder. Was she not mentally stable living next to this little girl, being all paranoid and stuff? I don't know. I'm just here to just call it like I see it, okay? So don't come for me, Jodisue, because trust me, girl, you need to just keep talking. Please, Jodisue, just keep talking. Please. Loose lips sink ships, and you are off on the horizon. You got about 2 holes in your bow, whatever. You're not doing good, okay? So just keep it up, because you coming out of left field with all this new information is really helpful at the end of the day, all right? So yeah, let's get into it here. Let me rewind this.
So, hey everybody. Long time no here, other than bullshit memes and garbage bitching for me. But, it's 2 in the morning. I just got out of shit, which I had not planned on. I'm not even lying. I woke up at 6 o'clock this evening, 6:30, with Andy losing his shit because apparently my tattoo guy he's going to jail for a minute, and that's fine. I don't care. We expected this, no big deal. It happens to coincide, and I'm one of those signs everywhere signs, even though I'm not about God, the universe.
Signs everywhere, signs, even though I'm not about God, the universe, whatever. All right, so we're already off to like a what the F you say? Huh? What are you talking about? So she sleeps till 6:30 p.m. She goes to get a tattoo. Right now it's 2 a.m. And I'll have you notice too, for those of you who know about Jodisue, you can actually understand what she's saying more so than you can nowadays, right? Like now trying to listen to her, it's like, what? It's just a mumble jumbled, not that this is particularly easy, because I'm from the East Coast, so these people speak like another language to me, right? Like sometimes I got to rewind it 3-4 times and be like, what was that? Like, because I speak my vernacular, anyways, you can understand it better than you can nowadays. Nowadays it's just like it's hopeless trying to understand what the hell she's saying. But so this is the first thing. Like, what did you say? Like, universe, huh? I'm here for the narration. Hey,
Whatever the
Smitty.
fuck, but sometimes things just happen. It wasn't unexpected, but it would have been another 90 days, and I've paid over fucking $1,000 for this piece that is still not finished, and it's not supposed to be yet.
So, Jodisue lives in like a trailer or something, a camper. I don't think she works. She's got cancer and stuff. She probably gets, disability, whatever. She's off spending money on tattoos. She's gonna fix 3 of her cats next week. She's buying Starbucks. I mean, she got her nails done. Girl, have you seen my ratchet nails? Probably not, but don't worry about that. Anyways, living the life right now. Meanwhile, she got Andy in the car with her. He's in and out of the car. Okay, been there, done that. What are you doing at 2 a.m. parked in and out of the car for, huh? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing at 2 a.m. in and out of the car, huh? Hello. And so what I'm getting at here is this, guys. If she had some kind of thyroid issue, because she'll explain to you, we'll get there, that she had to stop taking her medication for it, which makes people go loopy. And maybe, I don't know if the lady takes drugs, but I certainly believe that they're up to no good, whatever that may be. All that combined with the paranoia and stuff, like, makes me a little sketchy, just saying. Okay, here we go.
Eventually it'll be a whole sleeve and goes down to my back piece and my thigh and leg, blah blah blah. So anyway, this piece from my grandfather is important though, so I've been working on it in small steps to make sure the color and everything's precise and little tiny minute details and coloring. But I got the call, he got the call today and was like, holy shit, you've got to go in. So I went in for, I don't know, I walked down my fucking night getting y'all barfing my ass off because the radiation has not been kind. That's a whole nother fucking fiasco.
I know that some of you might be like nurses or whatever. Maybe you know someone that dealt with it. Like when you're in radiation and stuff, like should you be getting tattoos? Like I know sometimes when people go to radiation, I don't know, shouldn't you not be getting tattoos and shit? Like I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a good plausible thing to be doing in the midst of radiation therapy. But hey, I mean, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. That's a possibility, you know? Who knows?
There, let me tell you. But it's not been kind. And acne again. Y'all see this crackhead ass looking meth head shit? It's fucking stupid. Um, and look at this shit, y'all. I'm changing colors again. Y'all see? I don't. You probably can't at this time of night. But y'all, my hands and shit are an entirely different color than the rest of my person now. It looks like I ain't taken a bath in 12 years, and they're stained, but that's not the case. It's just the radiation changed colors in my body. And Jennifer, where the fuck are you? Because these people are fucking up my goddamn waffles in my house. I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, this son bitch lost his mind, so I went in barfing to get some of my tattoo down until.
So, anyways, this son of a bitch lost his mind, so I went in boffin to get my tattoo done. What? What? Listen, I'm the first person to tell you I am sidetrack Sally, okay? I can barely ever stay on course for whatever the hell I'm saying, but like this is a little all over the place, like extravaganza if you ask me. Kind of weird.
People get out, made 3 or 4 other appointments to start my back piece that goes with it that is not this person's specialty that somebody else is. So we're all trying to deal with 5 or 6 different artists. So anyway, it's been a rough run the past few weeks. I just want to say to anybody, Beach Creek, the more locks are kin to him, but I'm hoping today because the official sale of that piece was on the 7th.
So you're gonna hear her talk about this land, right? Like she's made a few videos about this land. Like she don't want nobody living near her, not never. Okay, she's like the freaking mayor of Beach Creek. She's like, I know your property lines. I got it mapped out, hung on my wall, whatever. Like she don't want no one living near her now. Could that be because she's just so country, she just wants to be left alone? Yeah. Could that be because like maybe they're up to no good with whatever the hell they're doing and they don't want people watching them? Yeah. It could be both, maybe. Who knows, right?
Tell him that I hope it eats that fucking bitch alive. Cause they got maybe $3,000 of that property, but somebody's got a loan for $487,000 to try to build a $500,000 house on that piece that I hope falls off the goddamn bank. I hope her greed eats her and everybody else. Had she taken my offer, which is way over what the fuck anybody deserved and what that property's worth, because unless ours comes with it, it ain't worth a goddamn fuck. And they can't.
Okay. See, she goes on and on and on about this, and some of you might know more about it than me, but like she really don't want nobody living near her. I have a little hand. Excuse me, I'm gonna hit play.
Can't build on it. I just want to make that clear. And she knew. Here's the thing. I just want to let everybody know because I'm just at the point where I'm gonna start shit and I'll burn the goddamn creek down. They knew what they were selling. Somebody needs to maybe whisper that for the first time in history of Beach Creek, people are tired of out of fucking staters and out of towners thinking they're gonna move the fuck in there and do this bullshit. I've never seen anybody move on top of anybody else that wasn't family inside of the country like this, but here we are. That there are people that have already signed statements saying that she called them months prior to listing, and she was well informed of what she was selling, knew that our springs and our well, which I've already been assured will not be built on top of by the permit guy and the courthouse. So these people, when they show up and the bank's not done their due diligence, and Joey fucking Hahn with Clinch Mountain
let me get this straight here. Like, obviously, who is she talking to? Does anybody know? Like, who is she talking to when she rambles this whole story? Like, now you got to remember, this is like days before Summer, went missing. Like, so she's on. I think somebody had said it was Facebook Live or whatever. Like, who is she talking to? Like she's just rambling. Like who who's she talking to? I don't see no one in comment, her talking to people in comments and stuff. Like, it's so weird. She's like, actually, she owns like all the land ever.
And this dumb bitch knew what she was selling and was offered the surveys, which we pulled out of our goddamn closet since they're all family. And let's make no mistake, before y'all go whispering at Beach Creek, but Andy and them and everybody else, they're all fucking kinfolk. And that's why that existed in our closet along with our neighbors who has theirs framed, and we now have ours also in a frame. Knew what she was selling. She didn't get anywhere near the asking price. And if her and Sarah had simply taken our fucking cash offer, including the offer to go ahead, which is, I mean, it's like our neighbors told her it ain't even worth fucking $400 an acre. It's not. It ain't shit. But I offered her way more than that cash and to pay the fines and shit for pulling out from the realty place if she just stopped the goddamn sale and took it. I hope she enjoys that $3,000 or $4,000 cash she got. Either way, she's getting ready to be sued by whoever just bought that fucking shit, and I really don't give a good goddamn.
Well, maybe she didn't want your cash offer. Maybe she wanted to do it on the books or something. Not everybody has dirty money like you and Andy, Jodisue, you know? Jeez.
That being said, it's been a hell of a week. It is what it is. Was that just Jennifer that walked in there? Is that Jennifer over there?
I don't know.
I feel like it is.
It looks like it possibly.
I need her to go in there and smack some people.
I possibly need my fucking
well, I'll put it right here. But anyway, it's been a really weird fucking week, and I'm just kind of laughing because had she taken our fucking offer cash under the, because here's the thing, they ended up taking, because they were smart people, and she's apparently not, and she ended up taking our fucking, because hers was cash talks, because she knew what was up, and she's trying to fuck taxes too, whatever. I was like, look, I give you what the fuck ever, you can do whatever you want for that. She didn't do that. And they apparently asked her for repairs and costs, right? Because if you know what you're doing in real estate and sales or anything else, you know what to ask for after somebody's taking your offer and you're negotiating at the last steps. They've taken off $7,000. Looks like it's sold for $11,000, which is blasphemy, but I'm sure that's not the case. I'm sure that if you call the IRS, all that's not reported and everybody's taxes will look a little funky. So I'm sure there's cash otherwise. But the point is people would have made more. They're just taking our fucking shit. And none of this would happen and people wouldn't be in danger. And I really don't give a good goddamn. That being said, it doesn't matter how many people wouldn't be in danger. And they're taking our fucking shit. And none of this would be happening and people wouldn't be in danger. And I really don't
People wouldn't be in danger over some sale of some property? What? Was that, you see how she snuck that in there? Like, people wouldn't be in danger. What are you talking about? Why would they be in danger? Huh? What do you mean? It's so weird.
Damn. That being said, it doesn't matter how long they're there, they're going to eventually fall off the fucking bank even if they're allowed to build, which I'm sure might be the case considering Hawkins County's all about trying to break up big tracts of land and displease people. And I don't
Take a breath, will ya? Jesus.
But I hope in a little part of me that she really only made $3,000 or $4,000 of that shit when she could have had fucking shit and more than that without anybody being involved. And I hope that greed fucking comes back to bite her in the ass. And I really don't give a good goddamn. Regardless, it's been a hell of a few weeks. The radiation shit sucks. I start full out in the next week or two. I don't think I'm gonna like this. And then I hear, what was it they said? The sunburns, and they'll make sure to give me shit from my throat. So, I mean, irradiated.
Oh shit, I just skipped it by accident. But she says something about a sunburn, and that sticks out to me. You know why? Do you guys know who Tiffany Marie, I know you do. I saw you share her video, right? And I know how some of you people out there in the world laugh at psychics and you think they're crazy or whatever. But some of them, like, oh my God, I just lost her. Sloan Bella. Sloan Bella is her name, right? Sloan Bella is a master astrologer and a psychic, and she's just an all-around badass. I love Sloan Bella. Sloan Bella said something about a woman with a sunburned face making it for her son in Summer's kidnapping. Just saying. I mean, hey, speaking of just saying, for the sticker, just saying, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Very nice of you. Sloan is gorgeous. She really is. Guys, I'm trying like not to put all the comments. I'm trying to like show the subtitles. So if you're wondering why like I'm not sharing your comments on the screen, it's because I feel like this mile a minute here needs subtitles, you know. Some of them, the subtitles are kind of wrong anyways, but I don't think they speak full ratchet like, you know, some of us do around here. But thanks, just saying. Anyways, I just thought that was worth noting that Sloan Bella did say that, and you know, just a weird coincidence, maybe. I don't know. Let me go back to where I was. Hold on.
Just stopped the goddamn sale and took it. I hope she enjoys it.
I think this is where we left off.
And I'm just kind of laughing because had she taken our fucking offer cash under the, you know, because here's the thing, they ended up taking, because they were smart people and she's apparently not, and she ended up taking our, sure that if you called the IRS, all that's not reported and everybody's taxes will look a little funky. But a little part of me that she really only made $3,000 or $4,000 on that shit when she could have had fucking shit and more than that. Without anybody being involved, and I hope that greed fucking comes back to bite her in the ass, and I really don't give a good goddamn. Regardless, it's been a hell of a few weeks. The radiation shit sucks. I start full out in the next week or two. I don't think I'm gonna like this. And then I hear, what was it they said? The sunburns, and they'll make sure to give me shit from my throat. Whatever. But I get a cool like keepsake mask, so that's pretty neat. I feel like I Disney World for all the $100. You know, yay, I went to the fucking theme park. Anyway, so I have a really weird situation going on, and since I know
because of all the hundreds of $1,000s, yeah, I went to the theme park. I don't know, man. This is just disastrous. Like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about at this point. I really don't. Weird.
some of you all seem to be, I know a few of y'all work for Ballad, and I know a couple of y'all, there's some shit that's happened that makes me think a couple people on pages want to be little snitching bitches for the people they work for that are fucking them in our community. In particular, in my case, I'm not going to say too much about it, but I will tell you that the other day, I had some weird son of a bitch follow me all the way out to my car, 2 levels below, wait on me. Now, look, this is weird enough to where
here we're going to get into how these men, you know, whether they be working in the community, cutting trees down, or she's at a dock, they just cannot stop, like, you know, trying to hit it, I guess. I mean, it just, she talks about how, like, the dudes out near her house make her drop the pen or something. I don't know, man. Whatever you say, Jodisue.
I mean, if you're female, you know the looks. And I ain't even cute no more. Let me tell you that. You see his hair and the fucking grays. It ain't right, y'all. But I had this motherfucker follow me out. It creeped me out. I could tell. Like, he was just standing too close. If you're female, you know the looks. You know what the fuck's up. This ain't nice. This ain't I'm trying to be helpful. This is not I'm trying to be a medical professional and do my best. This is fucking weird. Like, pervy, gross shit. This motherfucker followed me out to the main lobby. Then I ordered Starbucks and went to the bathroom because I was sicker than shit and I'd been literally tied in the machines for hours. I go to the bathroom. I come back after I told the lady that I would. I had to use the restroom before I could make a shit.
And look, just to be clear, hold on.
I thought, well, maybe he's taking a break. He'll get down to Starbucks. He'll go on.
I ain't even trying to like shit on Jodisue. Sorry, I like to call her that sometimes because that Andrew dude was like, Jodisue. I don't know. I think it's funny. But anyways, he's a character. But I'd say like big girls need love too. I'm not even trying to come for her. Like I'm really not. I'm just like she talks about so many different things. Like where everyone's just out together. Just like the more you listen to her talk as we get towards the end, it just sounds all like paranoia to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it really does. It really does. It's just weird. She's just and listen. Talk about a baseline. I don't really know like all that much about her baseline. Like I see her now. I see like she seems like a different person. And not only that, like pay attention to the cadence in which she tells her story in this. It's just like very monotonous, almost like she's I don't know, on something. I don't know, man. I don't know what she does, but this whole video is just weird. Very weird.
A fucking tour through Holston Valley. Like I have never been there before. And granted, my shit's usually up in Johnson City. Something's happened. They're moving some of my stuff in here. But this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen, experienced. I was like, holy shit, is this where we're at, really? So I come back to Starbucks to get my shit after the restroom, guys. And this guy's still there. Has not ordered anything of his own. I walked 2 levels down and all the way out of the parking garage because I'm not technically parked in the parking garages. I'm parked all the way out towards oncology. And dude follows me, keeps trying to keep me there, all kinds of weird shit. He has called me on his own fucking time 3 or 4 times. Homie over here has happened to not catch some of the phone calls. Dan has emailed me on his own, happened to not catch some of the phone calls.
Homie here has happened to not catch some of the phone calls. So in other words, what I take that as is dude's been calling her, but Andrew over here, he don't know about it, right? Is that a good did I break it down good enough? I don't know. It's hard to figure out what the hell she's saying, but that's what I gather.
Time 3 or 4 times. Homie over here has happened to not catch some of the phone calls. Dan has emailed me on his own after hours. It's creeping me the fuck out. Which, fine, whatever. My son's like, Mom, I know you're badass, whatever, okay, but something's wrong here. You don't need to be around this shit right now because you can't maybe defend yourself. And maybe, I don't know, because past few days, y'all, it's been rough. To where my muscles and shit ain't working, shit's going real bad. I'm off my medicine, have been for weeks. It's fucked, and I'm fucked currently, but nobody's feeling safe with the situation that's going on. That's how uncomfortable it was the other day. And then I also have an entire road full of fucking weird road crew the other day that I had 2 goddamn dudes drop their pin on purpose, like a chick trying to just get you to stop. Like females, we have, and I don't care what anybody says, we have that tendency to be like, whoops, I dropped something. No, it's a 50, 60 thing, whatever, before you can be brazen out there. Hey, just give me the dick. Once you stop and ask me out for a day, brazen and out, you just give me the dick.
Oh, it's classy. Oh man. Anyways, what did I miss here? I missed something. Sorry, I'm looking for my bug spray over here because I'm scared like a tick is gonna. Again, I'm terrified of that. Deborah Young. Oh, hey, Deborah. Thank you for the sticker. Appreciate it. It's nice of you. Thanks. Oops, I dropped my. I don't think I have. But all right, 2 of them.
Once you stop and ask me out for a date, now, we don't really do that too much, but we know the drill, right? These guys pulled that shit on me, dropped pins in my car in a place that I couldn't really get them good, where I had to lean over. The entire car is surrounded. I'm not talking about 5, 10, 15, but like 50 men on both sides of my car. It was very fucking strange.
Twice.
And then every day,
50 men.
Honking there, like this morning, my daughter was sitting there, and there they were again honking. And I don't know why. They've got the number to call him, so if anything, because there's certain trees that are not to come down. There's been all kinds of shit going on through there. They're running electric companies to run the main lines again to cut the trees down, right? That's what it is around them. But there's others.
Now it's 2:00 in the morning. I don't know who's in the back seat, but I'm gonna guess maybe like one of her kids. And I know that they're basically almost, well, one of them is an adult, the other one's almost an adult. Like, imagine just sitting there having listen to your mom just go on and on and on like this. Like, bless their little hearts. Like, what are they doing? They're still sitting there. Andy's still in and out of the whip. It's like, what's going on here? And the kids are there. I don't know. It's just weird energy to me. But let's go on.
Things going there that are 3 companies in one. It's all fucking bizarre. But I told him, I was like, the helicopters aren't going to cut him down with the chainsaws. These things have been here since his family settled Rogersville. Some of the first settlers in Tennessee. We're not cutting those fucking trees. And so that was that. But I had to drop pins in this fucking car and be weird. And I'm on me too when I'm all like, hey, I've been raped, I know what it's like. This shit's getting real weird. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I know what it's like. This should be weird. And I'm on me too when I'm all like, hey, I've been raped, I know what it's like. This shit's getting real weird. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But this shit's like making me sketch.
Girl, neither do I. I don't know what's going on either.
Sketch, but whatever, right? But it's been a weird few fucking days. But I will tell you, the weirdest shit is over there at fucking Elston Valley. And I just...
So she's never sketched out, she says. But the past couple weeks, before Summer Wells goes missing, it's all sketchy. There's people cutting trees down. There's electrical dudes making her drop pens. No one's feeling safe. Like, I don't know, red flag over here, red flag there, red flag everywhere, It's just weird.
Don't know about that guy. He's fucking trying real hard to be super sketch. But we got all that going on. Kid's 19th birthday. And then, yeah, that's hitting. And then I keep smelling fresh babies. Yeah, don't even look at me. You heard me. But fresh babies are fresh babies.
Okay. This gets like extra Pizzagate weird real quick, okay? 0 to 100 real quick. Fresh babies, what? Like, what? And she knows all about this stuff. Like, listen, I like conspiracy stories. I know about these weird things, like, fresh babies, whatever. Like, you saw Hillary's emails and shit with Obama, like, talking about spaghetti and whatever. And, like, listen, I've looked into all that Pizzagate stuff. They have symbols in which they know. And I know Jodisue knows these symbols because last night I learned, I was watching Andrew Hiltz, whatever you want to call him. His last name is Hayes now. He has a panda corn tattoo, which is pretty cool. It's a panda unicorn. Feel how you want to feel about the dude, but he's got a panda corn tattoo. That's cool. I think that's cool. So anyways, he was saying that Jodisue here was, or I think was it you, Tiff? Somebody was saying like that, that means that child, the frickin' word is I'm looking for. You know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I heard a police siren going by and I got distracted real quick because I too am Sidetrack Sally, okay? Yeah. So sign symbols, whatever, right? You want to talk about that? She knows all about it. Why do you know about it? Why are you talking about fresh babies for, Jodisue? Huh? That's so weird to me.
Oh, I'm irradiated currently and no more babies for me, but too many surgeries couldn't probably help me anyway, and if something was wrong, I'd smother him with a fucking pillow. But definitely.
I'm sorry. Come again. Say that again. What did you say? What?
Yeah, I don't want something was wrong, I'd smother him with a fucking pillow. Too many surgeries couldn't probably help me anyway, and if something was wrong, I'd smother him with a fucking pillow.
What? You'd smother him with a pillow? What? The F? You'd smother a fresh baby with a pillow? What do you people do in those hills? Jesus. It's so fucking weird.
But definitely, I don't want to have to go through amniocentesis to see what the fuck's wrong or risks.
Amniocentesis?
Abortions and whatnot time after time.
What? First of all, it's 2022, and I don't know about you guys, but I had my daughter in 2016. So in 2015, the year before when she was born, they gave me a blood test to find out, that she was healthy. They check for markers, genetic markers and stuff like that. They don't put those big needles in through your belly button no more and take out the fluid and whatever, but you probably don't need to know that anyways, because we don't want you having no babies or whatever, because fresh babies, weird shit, dude. It's so fucking weird. Who smothers babies? What? Sheesh.
So we're gonna call it a day, be retired. Both my kids will be grown by the time I'm 40, and I'm gonna sail off into the fucking sunset, y'all. Besides, ain't no point in thinking about babies. Dying of cancer. But they sure do smell good. Fresh babies. And when that was 8 months old, he still smells. He was a cutie. But
that's a weird laugh. I'd never heard her laugh.
I'm a few weeks. I'm happy with the tattoo. I'm wearing that tonight. Start blending into the rest of my stuff for my pap. And I don't know. It's been a hell of a ride.
Now listen,
the past few weeks.
Back in the day,
at least every day now that I've quit my thyroid medicine is not feel.
All right, there she goes. I quit my thyroid medicine again. She explains because of radiation or whatever, which leads me to believe that she's in my opinion, and I'm not a professional, that she's dealing with some psychosis or something, man. It's concerning AF. It's scary, like her incessant rambling is just concerning. And all this, right before, this was 3 days before the little girl went missing. It's just weird. Right, guys? Am I the only one that thinks this is now, I know I'm late to the party here too, okay? But I'm on to this chick. I got your number, Jodisue. All right, listen. You and your cameras. Oh, I think in this video she talks about her trail cam too. I'm not sure if it's this one or another one, but she's been lying so much. And guys, this is another reason why I wanted to bring you all here, right? Because you're probably like, we already saw this, AZ. What are you doing? But this is what I want to say is, what is up with this lady? Is she somebody who, this is what I can't figure out about her, and I need you guys to help me, okay? Listen, is she somebody who loves the attention so much and she's just so screwed up in the head that she keeps lying because it's part of her personality and she wants to keep everybody on the hook for the next video? Do you know what I'm saying? I feel because she says it all the time throughout these videos, in the first few weeks of Summer Going Missing, there's more where she'll be like, I have more information, but I can't share it because the investigation. She's always very, very sure to let I know more, but I can't tell you guys, which is fine. If there's an investigation and you can't share it to protect the investigation, power to you. But to sit there in front of your audience night after night and say, I know something you don't know, that's annoying. There's no need for it. If that's the case, then just don't even bring it up at all. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you just shut up then? Why do you even have to say you know stuff other people don't know? Is it because you want to keep people coming back? Are you just loving the attention? Because let's face it, this was her before Summer's disappearance. So of course, after that, she's probably yay, now people pay attention to me. And as the videos go on, she gets more and more, I know something you don't know, right? So I can't figure out if she's just a warped individual like that, one of those, thirsty people who just love the clicks and views, whatever it may be, the money, whatever, or if she really knows all these little things. Remember, just a couple weeks ago, she said that they were selling drugs. And I say they because if you're with somebody who is selling drugs and you know about it, you are an active participant, okay? It's not Andy was selling drugs. No. You're with the dude. You live in the same home as him. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to put you in the same classification. And she said they were married. I don't think they ever were, but, you knew about that shit. And the fact you didn't do nothing about it is extra suspect. Now, all of a sudden, you want to bring it up? I don't know. I can't tell if she's just trying to keep everybody entertained or she's screwed up. Maybe both, right? Maybe both. Who knows? But I think she knows something. I think that she knows something about those drugs. I'm telling you, it's anybody. I'm disgusted. You know something? There's a handful of people that still watch her and still support her. Well, a lot of people watch her just to see what she's going to say, right? But I'm talking about supporters. There's a handful of people that still support this lady. How the F Flip a desk. How the F can you support somebody who literally told you that she knew little girls were being sedated for nefarious purposes and did nothing? How? How can you sit there in her chat? Somebody, if you're out there and you're listening, you're a Jodisue fan or whatever, you're a supporter, please answer that for me, because that reflects on you. I'm sorry it does. I'm sorry it does. I don't know how you make excuses for that shit, because there are none. Trust and believe there are none. Absolutely zero.
Go kill yourself. Go jump off a fucking cliff. So that's good. That's good times. But it happened to coincide with having to be off of it anyway for the beginning of radiation. The only way I got them to pay fucking attention was by stopping my medicine. So I'd say now, nobody's gonna pay attention again when it's time to put it back on it.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Thank you, Cotton Candy. She most likely sold while Andy was at work. She's not innocent. Exactly. And I will have you know, Jodisue here, she's a trap queen. You know what I'm saying? She's my trap queen. Jodisue has been arrested in the past. Now, this is public knowledge, okay? I'm just the messenger. I didn't make the rules. Don't be mad at me for it, all right? Listen, Jodisue has been arrested for, what was it? It was like holding drugs in an establishment. I don't know. She was holding drugs, okay? She's a trap queen. Jodisue's a freaking trap queen. That's no secret, right? You know, she got 2 phones, right? One to record YouTube videos, the other one's to do his work when he's working. You know, it's so suspect. And I think that's how her and Candace built a relationship, probably off of the sales of drugs. That's just my opinion, right? I really believe that, because she'll talk later in other videos about how she was at the hill and, she saw someone getting out of the shower with Dawn, and she sees these things. Okay, well, I know you ain't going over there to like borrow a cup of sugar or whatever, or she says they trade toilet paper, whatever. I don't know what they do, but I have a feeling that it was strictly drug related, right? That's just my outlook anyways. I don't know. And she went, another weird thing about this lady, she went from defending the Wells, okay, to now she's just, the opposite of that. It's like, make up your mind, really. Make up your mind. It's weird.
And I already feel like I'm dying. And like for the first time, even my mom noticed when she happened to catch me at a gas station last night. Shit ain't right. Tonight I know I look like I feel pretty good. I do not. If you got me at 6 o'clock today, I would have looked like this. My face is puffy, if you can see it. It's huge. I have gained 27 pounds in a week and a half and lost 7.5 in 2 days. I know what it was. The other day, Monday. So 27.5 pounds in a week or so, and then lost 7 in 2 days. 7.5. Thyroid management. Without them, because
you can have your meds, but you can go and get, body tattoos and sleeves and whatnot. But anyway, Shyla, yes, she still goes live. Not only does she go live, she does like marathon extravaganzas. She goes live for like 10 hours at a time. Like, she'll go live at night, right? And she'll be on for so long, the sun is up behind her by the time she gets off. Literally. I'm not exaggerating. Literally. And majority of the time, she ain't saying nothing. She's just sitting there on mute. Just, I don't know. It's I don't know how people can even, who has the time to watch a 10-hour live? Like, what? I don't know. It's weird. She's got all this time to be on YouTube and to talk shit about everybody else, but this is what I don't understand. And Tiffany, I don't know if you're still here. Like, AB, you people, like, how can Jodie not understand why people have questions for her now, right? I think it's only normal, Jodisue. I don't know why you're so bent and mad at everybody else over something that you said. You said. Nobody else did. You did. Why are you mad for? Why are you mad for? You're going to do a 10-hour live and not address the fact that you knew all this shit. You're just going to talk shit about everybody else because you're mad. Because you shouldn't have never said it. You're probably kicking yourself in the ass, aren't you? That's the dumbest shit. 10-hour lives. Like, what? Not only does she do 10-hour lives, this bitch charges $4.99 a month for memberships. To sit, all she does is sit there in her camper and chain smoke and talk shit about people. $4.99 a month, like what? You're not worth that, Jodisue. I'm sorry, you know. I hate when people do that. They never edited a goddamn thing in their lives, and they want to call themselves a creator. What are you creating? You know, you're not a creator. You're someone who hits the live button and bitches. I don't know. This lady pisses me off nowadays. She really does. I'm sorry.
And then I'm not going to start them until they find a fucking solution, because I'm not going to spend there every day and go against my personality and look, I'm losing, take all kind of chaos, bullshit, drama, whatever the fuck else, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, kind of thing. But I'm not going to stand there and be thinking, damn, I want to kill myself. That's not me. I don't give a fuck what's happening in my world. I'll be goddamned if I go through this much shit in my whole ass life like most people, because I'm not special. Everybody goes through shit, but I'm not a weak little bitch, and we don't play that game. So, I'll be goddamned. And I mean, look, unless I'm absolutely dying, it's the end, and I want to take myself out so other people don't have to watch me suffering if I'm going to take myself out. So, that's me. I'm not going to sit there and think like that. Makes all this shit harder, blah, blah, blah. It's not good for your immune system, and can actually end up lending to killing you. So, your body under that much shit can't handle it. It's just not something that does well. Emotions versus mentality versus, physical shit. It needs to, you can't, be all like, oh, good, and then trying to heal it doesn't work that way with your immune system. So, that's not me. When it comes time, I'll do what I gotta do, and I'll do what I was taught, which is walk off into the fucking sunset, and that's fine. Right now, I am not going to think like that, especially because of fucking medicine. So I hope somebody in fucking.
Wow, what a word salad. Is her child still behind her while she's talking about offing herself? Like, I hope not. That's horrible. Jeez. That's like a whole lot of information right there.
Ballot has a plan. And since I pay attention in a few weeks when I can have my fucking medicine again, we'll see how that works out. So I guess it's going to be rinse repeat for a while. But I guess we'll see where it's at. Something was said the other day. Nobody would really tell me much like the first time about shit had moved into my pelvis area and this and the other. Everything's still in the lymphatic system. I don't know. Pervy guy was just too helpful. Weird, a little strange, emailing after hours for personal emails. I'm just not even opening those. I don't give a fuck what kind of information's in them that I want and need. But it's been a very strange few weeks. As for tonight, I'm gonna go home. I'm going to try not to sleep on my arm, and we'll get asshole home so he can sleep because I'm tired. And then, yeah, but it's been lots of chaos and anarchy for the past week or two, couple weeks, something like that. I haven't talked to everybody in a while. If anybody out here knows somebody that does on-site sawmill shit, I'm trying to find somebody. Um, I've got a couple guys, but I don't know them.
Oh my god, hold
if
up.
it's one of y'all and I know that I can trust you,
Who said that? Wait a minute. You guys crack me up. Is this Roadhog's ex? Who said Lisa? Oh my god. I think it is one of his exes. So one of you were kind enough to say to me, be careful, Easy. Now you're going to get crazy stuff from Jodisue. Listen, I have dealt with the worst of the worst around this platform. Let me tell you. Okay. I don't even know where to begin. Some of you might not know about people that have come at me, whatever, but like, answer your question, Lisa. I think that this might be one of his exes. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry. Oh God. Oh boy. That was a funny one.
People trust your word. That's fine. I'll tell you something for finding somebody. But yeah. Anyway, and last word, that little feral kitty cat I got is the most amazing critter I've ever had as far as feral kitty cats go. The biggest personality I've ever seen, and I assume in the next few days when I feel okay,
Currently, her cats are in a camper with her while she chain smokes, right? It's the most disgusting thing. Like, I can't believe you would keep an animal, one, two, however many you have. I don't know how many she has now, but to keep an animal in the camper, like Jodisue, you can hate everybody all you want. Please let them animals go. Let them animals get some oxygen. Like, Lord have mercy. They do. Never mind you kids. Like, listen, I'm a smoker too, but like, girl, have some standards. Like, come on. Carol here says, hi, Carol. Their convictions were for the manufacturing and distribution of level 1 narcotics between 10 to 70 pounds. That means they were cooking. A mule isn't going to carry that much at once, only cook. Oh my God. I thought she was just a trap queen. I didn't even know that. Learn something new every day. In love with the money, I ain't never letting go. Me to make a Jody. Oh, for those of you new here, I like to make up songs about the people that I, cover. I think someday, maybe, we need a Jodisue Trap Queen song. Possibly. I don't know. You have to be really special to get a song around here, but she has implicated Andy Ikedis. Oh yeah. Yep. Her cameras. I'm working on a video about her camera lies. Oh, my trail camera. Girl, I don't know. This is what I don't understand. Maybe someone out there can answer it. When you tell people that your cameras outside are hardwired, right? And then you turn around and tell them that you got your memory card stolen so you can't show the content. That sounds like an oxymoron to me. I thought if your shit was hardwired that it would be there no matter what, right? But now you're saying you got your memory cards taken, huh? Like, which one is it? Is that even possible? Doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, no camera when someone got gone. Exactly. That's so sketchy. See, this is what I mean about her trying to like keep everybody on the hook. Like, are you talking about a camera because you want people to think you know even more than what you're saying, or did you not ever have a camera? See, and then this is another part that doesn't make sense, right? This is another part. All right, so apparently now I haven't heard it myself, so I'm gonna preface this with that. I have not heard this myself, but somebody told me that Andy said that the night that dude came over to look at the land, remember the one she goes off about? Excuse me, I can't remember his name right now. That's when they went and got the trail cameras. But they never had him before that. But Jodisue says they had him when Summer got gone. So which one is it? You know, you spend 10 hours online. Why don't you answer some of these questions? Huh? After you let your animals and your children out of your smoke camper, why don't you answer some of these real legitimate questions? These are real legitimate concerns that you did to yourself. You know, I can't feel bad for somebody who knew about kids getting sedated. You know, Jackie Dobbs. Thank you guys. Thank you. That's his name. Yep. Somebody said, hold on, I can't imagine her not having cameras. She's too nosy, dude. That's what I'm saying, Sassy, right? She knows everything. Everything. She talks about in another video how she sat out there and listened all night long to every footstep, every this, every that. Like, it's like, all right, you're very, very, very wanting to know everything that goes on. Even the sale of land in her area, like everything. She's super nosy. So I would love to know the truth about those cameras, though, because they both tell opposing stories. It makes no sense. I would love to know who's telling the truth, who's lying, you know? It's all so suspect, though. But this is almost over, you guys. Let's just play the end of it real quick.
I'm gonna go try to catch the mother. Which try, I mean, I'm pretty sure she'd walk right on in and hang out, and then get everybody fixed here next week is when Kibby's appointment and Newbie's appointment and whatever it is, try to get them all fixed at one time. I've never had so many female cats at once in my whole life. I'm not a female cat type of person. But that's where we're at. So anyway, yeah, All I'm saying is give feral kitties a chance. They're lovely. She's fucking amazing. Not one accident in the house, litter box, just the biggest personality I've ever seen. But yeah, otherwise, who knows what I forgot tonight. But I figured I'd give everybody an update. Love you guys much. I will talk to you in a few days.
All right. Sheesh. All right, let's get rid of this. Just take a look at this lady. I can't, listening to her is like, it's hard. It's hard to keep up with what she's talking about, right? Yes, Sassy, the sound of the scream is now a shape. Listen, like I keep saying, I'm no professional, but sorry, I'm choking on something. People who have that disorder where they see things as shapes and colors, like when they hear music, they visualize, that's usually like a lifelong thing. Like if you just get it here and there, then maybe you're under taking some hallucinogenics or something. I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. But this is what I wanted to talk about too, right? So you guys saw the video, all right? Like I said, in the video, she talks about her coming off her thyroid meds. Well, here's a little fun fact, and you can go look this up yourself if you don't believe me, right? Again, I'm not saying everybody with a thyroid problem, starts to go nutty a little bit. I'm not saying that, right? But what I am saying is there is proven facts out there, right? Let me read this to you real quick. So, thyroid disorder is a medical condition that can cause symptoms similar to those found in people with schizophrenia. There is little doubt that thyroid hormone plays a major role in regulation of mood, cognition, and behavior. Now, I think that the reason why sometimes we can't understand what she's saying might have something to do with her cognition as well, right? So that comes along with her disorder. And persons with thyroid dysfunction frequently experience a wide variety of neuropsychiatric issues. The range of physical and psychiatric presentations and their potential manifestations make a diagnosis that is easy to miss. Behavioral changes may occur in the absence of the classical symptoms and signs. Patients experience significantly less depression, anxiety, and things like that when mental problems in general when they're on their medication, right? So it's not a secret that psychiatric disorders often accompany hypothyroidism, right? So you can have a broad spectrum of dysfunction. Like I said, you can go delirious and shit, right? You can have visual and auditory hallucinations, paranoia, thought disorders, all that stuff. You can have mood swings, you get grumpy, irritable, agitation, mania, psychosis is on the list, right? And that's scary because, knowing she was off her meds, on her own words, off her meds in the days before Summer Wells goes missing is just a little bit strange. That's all, it's just a little strange. That's all. My hog tried to blame her faking a whole ass pregnancy on her thyroid medication. Did she really? Yo, I didn't even know that. What? Yeah, there's no excuse for faking a whole ass pregnancy or hurting a child if that's the case, further than that. But yeah, apparently you can. Andy has said she has been like this before her surgery. He is shooting for mentally incompetent to stand trial. She means no by means is she is not stupid. Okay. No, I'm not saying she is stupid. I'm just saying she might not be mentally well. I mean, her incoherent ramblings are very concerning, right? Okay. In the past, and where in 2021 manufacturing meth would have connections to a large black market. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm on the East Coast. I don't really know too much about the meth world. Thank God that was never like a huge thing out here. It's mostly like opioids and whatnot. But meth muppets, man, have really, really unhealthy mindsets. Like, what kind of people? This is another huge concern. What kind of people are, when you manufacture meth, when you sell it, when you buy it, when you use it, what kind of people are hanging around? I wouldn't even want to know, dude. I wouldn't even want to know, like, literally. VZ says, my ex has thyroid problems. He got a little weird once he got the correct dose. Yeah, like I said, my teacher, my phlebotomy teacher, had a little episode in front of us that was very scary too. Really. I'm a nurse. I might believe that, but before Summer went missing, she wrote on her Facebook, her mom sold her. I mean, what? Are you serious? So, hold on. Before Summer went missing, she said her mom sold her at 11 to Andy. What? She said that about her own mom? Damn, I didn't even know that. Jesus, that's crazy. Let's Madame Butterfly. People need to quit using her as content and start focusing back on Where Summer. Come on, AZ. Well, as Carol says here, Madame Butterfly, I understand what you're saying about we need to find Summer, but you need to find the suspects or persons of interest that may have known. Exactly. Listen, a little girl doesn't just up and disappear in a thin air. There was few people around. Jodisue was one of those people. Point blank, period. She was one of those people. And she's a little nutty. And she knew about kids getting sedated. Yo, fuck Jodisue. I'll talk about this bitch all day. I care about Summer, don't get me wrong. But in order to find Summer, you need to address the people that were around Summer. I mean, it's only normal, right? It's only normal. You know? Yeah, there was a story about Don selling his older kids. Yeah. I think his stepsister, I forget who told that story, but I do remember hearing that. Yeah, definitely remember hearing it. This little girl did not just wander up in the night. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that either something bad happened to her with eating that candy that was really drugs, or somebody that knew her got her off that hill. I think that Jodisue's whole story about the scream, I think that's bullshit. I think that whole scream thing is a lie. I really do. I really do. I think it's a diversion. Hey, you know what? If there's a scream, that means there's a bad guy. If there's a bad guy, it means it ain't Jodisue and it ain't Andy and it ain't nobody on that hill. It got to be somebody different, you know? I could be wrong. You know, I'm just saying here. Like, I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Unfounded scream. I still don't understand how something can be unfounded if 3 people heard it, but that's just weird to me. Probably that officer probably says it's unfounded because he knows her lying ass probably made it up and she probably come out of left field with it, just like she did on YouTube, you know? Like, oh, you didn't tell us before. There's a reason that officer said that was unfounded, and that's the only thing I can come up with, you know? Yeah, sure, he says there was no proof of an abduction, but there were people around, and one of those people has to know. Let's read this one. Or mom fell into a drug-induced sleep and no one was watching her for hours. Yeah, that could be it. Yep. There's so many possibilities. The fact that nobody knows where this girl is so mind-boggling. I thought for sure everybody would have some kind of answers by now. But another thing too is, you guys remember when do you guys remember how they had that statement, how they collected digital evidence from the wells that may be potential, what do they call it? Potential digital evidence or something? I think that we still don't know what that was, right? What is it? What was that digital evidence? I would love to know. Yeah, okay, that was Don's sister that told the story. Yeah, about him trying to sell his 2-year-old son and one other child on the street in Knoxville for crack. Listen, that's so weird to me. Like I said, I'm in recovery. I don't know any drug dealers that would take a child in exchange for some drugs. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I know there's a lot of bad people out there who do bad things and traffic children. Like, I know that, but that's just so far-fetched to me. But then again, I don't live out there. I don't know what they do, you know? But I've never really believed that, like that one. I mean, could he have been so far gone in the head that he thought that somebody might want a kid in exchange for some rock? Maybe, but That's really crazy. Really crazy. Yeah, we still don't have the 911 calls. I know. We only have the dispatch, and the dispatch doesn't even align, right? Because the dispatch call says that the mother, meaning Candace, went for a walk, right? Isn't that what it says? And when she came back, she was gone, but that ain't the story she told us all. It's just crazy. They all lie so much, all of them, the whole lot of them. Dawn's sister, see, okay, boomer. I don't believe a word Dawn's sister says either. See, it's just like, who do you believe, right? All right. They likely did not get anything from the electronic data because everyone involved in a criminal conspiracy knows to use burner phones or meet in person to talk outside. Very true. But they didn't have service up there. That's the thing. They would have had to do that shit on Wi-Fi. If they're talking about the stuff from their home, they don't have service. They have to use their Wi-Fi. Even if you have a burner phone running on your Wi-Fi, it's still connected to your Wi-Fi. It should still be able to, have a trail. You know what I'm saying? Jodisue is nothing more than a drug-addicted grifter. Yep. I agree. The thing is, if you are from a criminal mindset and use us against them regarding the law, which is only a matter of what criminal opportunities come about, conscience is not involved in crime. Yep. Let me ask you guys this. Do you believe, in the chat, before we get going here, do you believe that Don Wells really does not know where his daughter is? Because that's the only thing that I'm completely sure about in my heart anyways, that I really don't think that guy knows where his daughter is. I think he's a whole ass disaster of a human, but I really don't believe he knows where she is. Really don't. And I've never felt that way ever since he came out with, remember the video with his son? He had his arms around the son's shoulders when he was talking to the news. Like, I just never really thought that he, I don't think he knows. If anyone knows, it might be Candace, right? Or Jodisue. And if Jodisue really doesn't know, and we're all just like, crazy or whatever, she does a damn good job of making herself look really, really guilty, Yeah, that's her own fault either way. So you guys don't believe Dawn knows either? No? Oh wow. Okay, I'm surprised because I feel like everywhere I go and read comments and stuff, everybody's like, Dawn knew. Like, I think that they want it to be Dawn. In our minds, we want it to be Dawn. We want it to be Candace. Because we look at them and we judge them, right? Hardcore. How can you not? I mean, let's keep it real, right? You look at these people and you go, how can you be that much of a mess? How can you keep your daughter in a basement and call it her bedroom? How can you live like that? Obviously, it's you guys, right? Like that, that's what our brains want to tell us, right? It's only natural that we think that crappy parents who live like that would be responsible. My camera sucks today because I'm using the one on my laptop. I'm not using my nice camera because I was outside earlier. It sounds very bizarre to those of us who would never contemplate doing something like trafficking a human. I know there are hundreds of children over Tennessee especially. Carol, you're right. You're absolutely right. Don probably knows his actions are the reasons she's gone. Maybe. He certainly didn't help the situation running amok like he did. I firmly believe these people were tried and convicted in the court of public opinion because of how they live, look, and speak. Absolutely they were. I agree. I mean, I'll keep it real with you. The first time I saw Candace, right, talking on the news with Dawn sitting next to her outside their house, the first thing I said was, yo, you couldn't have put a bra on for your daughter missing on, to plead with the world to bring your daughter home. Like, you couldn't put a bra on. And everybody's like, well, some people live like that. Maybe she's tired. Maybe she's been through a lot. She probably wasn't thinking of her bra, But, like, we can't help but judge people when you look at them, I mean, it's human nature, right? That's just how, you know, that's how I saw it. I can't help it, you know? You listen, it is possible to live like trash, right? Be a trash human and still not be completely guilty for the reason why your daughter's gone. I mean, it's possible. But their lifestyle, I'm sure, has some kind of obvious contribution to whatever did happen. I mean, little girls don't just disappear in thin air, you know? Stacey says, I won't go check my mail without putting a bra on. For real. Like, can you imagine? Like I said, everybody argues like, oh, your little girl's missing. She don't care about a bra. I'm pretty sure she didn't care too much about her little girl either, considering how unfazed she looks. And then again, she looked like she was on some serious, you know, benzos. But, you know, it is possible to be a trash human and not be responsible, but who knows? If anyone knows, I think it's Candace. Yeah, I don't think Dawn. I really don't. Dawn's letters were weird. Okay, first of all, the description on that video of how, like, please do not break these letters down for nefarious purposes. Like, what? How? Then it was like a disclaimer, like how nobody asked Dawn to write that. Yeah. Whatever you say. And I'm sorry, I did not know that Dawn Wells had such beautiful calligraphy. Like, I'm very impressed by his fancy handwriting. He does not strike me as somebody who could write like that. Tiffany, was it you who had the side-by-side of his handwriting to prove it really was him that wrote it? Like, that handwriting is very Wells-ish, if you ask me. Tim Mullins, yeah. Where's the letter to Summer, though? We haven't got that one yet, right? Where is that one? Wasn't that supposed to come out right after it? Billier says, I'm in the hub of Methville. I'm telling you, these people all know, and they will stick together till one of them dies of old age. It's kind of a sad story happened where I live. No one talked for years. Wow. Well, Jodisue did say relentlessly that, you know, they all have each other's backs on the hills or whatever. I don't know why people unwrote it. I mean, I think he did. Because for one, it wasn't by somebody of superior intelligence, if you ask me, because it's like, please bring our daughter home. She can't even get educated. Like, what? Like, I feel like that's something Dawn Wells would say. I'm sorry. I believe he really did write that. I was just shocked his handwriting was so fancy. It's just a very weird letter, but Dawn Wells is weird guy, you know. What? He's got to be of sober mind. He's probably a completely, you know, different mindset now that he's sober, but he's still, you know, not that smart. The letter was a little weird. I do not believe that Dawn knows exactly where Summer is, but his statement analysis tells me he immediately had been trafficked into a dungeon to be brutalized and would go see her in the resurrect. Yeah, the fact that they right away were like kind of at one with her never coming back, like the word choices and stuff like that, was very scary. Like, they spoke of her like she was never coming home. The first sentence about responsibility, please. I know. And he's like, oh, my wife can't even get a job. Like, it was more like as typical Wells fashion. Me, not Summer. Me. My wife can't get a job. People judge me. People judge us. I think he's just trying to save face so when he gets out, he can get a job. Me, you know? I still, it makes me really angry that those people got fired. Like, I think that's so fucked up. Like, I can't believe they went to their work. Like, what did they think would happen happen at Dawn and Candace's work like that? Like, did you think they were gonna just drop their drywall and be like, hey, yeah, let's go have lunch. Let me sit down and tell you about how we sold our daughter to the traffickers. Like, what do you expect? Like, you gonna go fuck up their money? Like, come on, man. That was messed up, dude. Like, say what you want about the Wells, but let's not bother them when they're trying to do the right thing in life, which is what they were doing when they were working. I just have no respect for that shit. I just don't. It's so fucked up. Granted, don't get me wrong, probably would have lost the job anyways, just because of all the, all the stuff going on in the media, but oh, that's a really good point. Science tells us that 95% of children go missing or die in the care of their family. Yep. Or someone they know. It's usually, I think it's somebody they know or someone they were close to, right? Yeah. Jose unalived himself, yeah. Did he? I don't really know much about Jose and how he died and stuff. Oh, you went there, Madame Butterfly? I took my 5-year-old blue-haired blonded girl daughter to summer's vigil. Was met by park rangers. Oh, really? They checked you out because of how your granddaughter looked? No kidding. Well, that's reassuring to know that they actually paid attention to that, Madame Butterfly. That's a good thing. Thanks for sharing that. That means they have their eyes peeled. That's really good. Yeah, an accident cover-up. Don Wells is so dumb. Remember he took the news people out to the refrigerator outside? And he was like, yeah, my daughter used to play in this fucking refrigerator where, kids suffocate and stuff. Like, the dude's not that smart. He thought that was normal, right? Like, haven't you seen the Punky Brewster episode where the little girl died in the refrigerator? Because I have. I never forgot it. Don Wells clearly didn't watch Punky Brewster. He doesn't strike me as the type anyways. Anyways, guys, I just want to give a quick reminder here that this little girl deserves to come home one way or another. And that's the bottom line, right? She's so beautiful. Poor thing. Poor thing. Dumb Wells. I just refer to him as Dumb Wells. Oh my God. Anyways, guys, thanks for showing up. It's just like all these people are just suspect AF, right? Fresh babies and whatnot. I don't know. Smothering children and stuff. It's just weird shit. Okay, so Sherry, right? I never looked at the fridge the same way as a mom. How could you? Oh my God. It's so scary that he brought the news people out there, and showed them that. It just shows, how, not with the program the dude really is. But a light alcohol, that'll do it to you, But hey, this is a perfect opportunity to really do recover, okay? Not everybody's a Don Wells. We do recover, all right, out there? Anyways, if you have any information that's not social media related, you can call this phone number on the screen. Thank you for showing up, everybody, and being a part of content that's different here, not usually on my channel, so I thank you for that. And we'll talk to you guys later. Oh, thanks, Stacy. Hold on, what does this say? The lady at the store loved your Just Say No to Cult shirt. Oh, thank you for telling me that. My Just Say No to Cult shirt. Thanks, Stacy. That's so cool that somebody liked it. Thanks for buying it, by the way. That's awesome. Thank you. Remember, kids, just say no to drugs and cults, all right? They're both pretty bad. Good night, everybody.